your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 102 certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like Generative AI and Emerging Technologies, HR and Learning and Development, Project Management and Agile Scrum, ISO and Quality Management, Information Security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the 25,000 plus. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like Generative AI and Emerging Technologies, HR and Learning and Development, Project Management and Agile Scrum, ISO and Quality Management, Information Security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like Generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like Generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the global.
Hello, everyone. We'll be starting a session now. Please allow me a minute so I can share my screen and then we can start. Here we go. I hope my screen is visible to you all, and thank you so much for joining today's session. A warm welcome to you at Global Skill Development Council Studio AI in Delivery, solving real project management challenges with generative AI, with a theme that is generative AI is transforming delivery project management by automating tasks, improving planning, and solving real execution challenges. My name is Preetham. I'll be here as a moderator. Do let me know if you have any concern during the session. You can reach out to me over the chat box and I'll make sure that I'll be taking care of it. So you all know that we have this amazing panel of speaker aligned for this entire webinar series, which is scheduled from 10th November 2025. So with the time slot that is 7:30 a.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Singapore time, and 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So do join us for all the remaining sessions as well. And before I could hand over the session to our speaker today, would love to quickly introduce our hosting organization, GSDC. We known as Global Skill Development Council. We are vendor agnostic, vendor neutral. We are globally recognized certification body, and we are accredited by ABICB. We do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us, and we have certified more than 250,000 professionals across the world. We have 500 SMEs. Those are subject matter experts, our industry experts. They work with us closely to design our deliverables. We are associated with 1,000 multinational corporates and 500 Fortune companies and 50 plus universities across the globe. And I'm very proud to inform you all that we do have 100 plus authorized training partner across the globe. We have partner in Asia, Africa, Canada, America, and many other countries. So I would love to thank you those who have joined us through our training partner channel. In case if you're looking for any training program for yourself, feel free to reach out to our training partner. I'll share the link in the chat box. You can have an inquiry about the training courses in case if you're looking for. A special thanks to our official media partner, World Press Hub, for covering all our events and press releases. Let me introduce you all to GSDC AI Studio, where we are providing 100 plus live monthly sessions, which is led by global expert, which where you'll be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of impactful sessions, led by industry experts, and you'll be getting hands-on learning. As I said, that you'll be able to get to learn directly from the global experts or AI experts around the world, and real-time practice where you can implement all the concept that you have learned in that particular session, and all your doubts will be resolved instantly. And these trainings are aligned with industry standard, which is job ready skills. And how you can access for this, you can start your learning right away with no amount. Like you can have the access for 30 days completely free, where you'll be getting 80 plus live sessions monthly, and you'll be having full access to our GSTC AI Studio. The next step is that you can opt out GSDC lifelong membership with $109, where you'll be getting lifetime access, 80 plus live sessions monthly. You'll be having access to full GSDC Studio, free GSDC membership. You'll be having access to all our physical events, and you'll be having access to our LinkedIn profile improver. Third step is that you can opt out for GSDC certification lifetime membership with $100. This is a limited time offer where you'll be getting all the access for GSTC certification, all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone project plus AI tool, GSTC Copilot, and assessment tool. Isn't it amazing? You can have an inquiry about it. You can reach out to a learning advisor to get more information on GSTC AI Studio. And as I mentioned earlier in my previous slide, I do have we do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us. So which includes certification in L&D and HR, Gen AI, Agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO, project management, agile DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and so on. So in case if you are looking for any of these certification in order to upskill yourself or to stay industry relevant, you can get in touch with a learning advisor to get more information. And also you can explore our website, that is www.gstcouncil.org, to get more information and to check all the offerings that GSTC has for all of you. So without any further delay, I would love to introduce our today's speaker, Shubham Goyal. He's a senior project manager at CM Solution, and he'll be taking us to the topic that is bridging communication gaps, how AI can turn meetings into actionable plans. So let me quickly tell you all more about Shubham. Shubham is accomplished project manager specializing in utilities and infrastructure delivery. He leads complex capital programs, driving transformation from traditional to hybrid project delivery models. With strong analytical and technical expertise, Shubham enhances project governance, budget control, and execution transparency. He is passionate about operational excellence and continuous improvement. He empowers team to deliver impactful outcomes through strategic leadership and collaboration. We are very delighted to have you, Shubham, with us for today's session. Thank you so much for being here and a warm welcome to you. You can have the handover of the virtual mic now. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Pritam, for that introduction. Really appreciate GSDC calling me for a speaker series or their webinars going on for project management. I'm gonna share my presentation real quick. Can someone confirm if you guys can see my presentation?
We can say Shubham, but it's not in a full, yeah, it's in a full presentation mode now. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. So this week, GSDC is talking about solving real project management challenges with generative AI, and today we'll be specifically talking about the most painful piece that I feel for project management is meetings. So we want to discuss how AI can turn meetings into actionable plans and how AI can help you run meetings in a much better way. Just to give you guys an idea about the flow of the meeting, we'll be talking about why meetings fail, what is the human cost and the financial impact of these failing meetings, how AI can act as a builder between these failing meetings and running meetings more productively. We have some evidence and some stats to support our discussions here. Then we'll get into how to integrate AI into our day-to-day meetings. We'll be talking about various approaches, such as we can have an AI agent join the meeting. We'll be talking about some of the tools that are available for us to use. We'll be talking about situations where AI agent may not be able to join the meeting and some of the tools related to that. And then we'll also do a case study or try to do a live demonstration and really see how AI can help us organize our meeting notes, run more actionable and more productive meetings today. And lastly, we'll be talking about some of the challenges and risks and best practices when using these AI tools. So before we get any further, I really want you guys to think about your last important meeting. Do you think it was productive? Did every single person leave the meeting knowing exactly what they needed to do? I can tell from my experience, it never happens for me. I am always confused after the meeting on what were the action items, right? So the truth is, many meetings feel like a necessary evil. We spend hours talking, but but too often those conversations stall right there. We do have a communication gap, and our goal today is to bridge that gap using power of artificial intelligence to turn conversation into clear, measurable, and actionable plans. So let's talk about the meeting crisis, right? Where communication breaks down. What are these gaps and why do meetings fail? Despite their ubiquity in business, meetings often fail to deliver meaningful outcomes. These critical communication gaps emerge consistently, costing organizations billions while frustrating employees trying to do their best work. So we can truly break down the communication gap in three segments: the what was said during the meeting, who does what during the meeting, and the post-meeting gap. What are the action items? Who needs to follow up on what kind of action items, right? So the what was said gap basically focuses on critical information that gets lost in the translation as participants struggle to capture key points while actively listening and engaging. The who does what gap focuses on decisions that are made, but ownership remains unclear, leaving action items floating without clear accountability or deadlines. And the post-meeting gap really focus on context and details that fade rapidly from memory, making it difficult to execute on agreements or revisit important discussions. It is very important to identify these communication breakdowns. That way, you know where or what exactly your team needs to upscale, and how AI can help you run your meetings much better and be more productive in your meetings. These gaps, they just don't waste time. They create confusion, duplicate effort, and erode trust in the meeting process itself. So let's talk about the what does gap uh, breakdown here. This can also be called as a capture failure. In its true meaning, where it's people fail to capture what was discussed in the meeting. Um, we have a stat that I pulled off of the internet. About only 11% of the meetings are highly productive. That means 89% of the meetings are not highly productive. In other words, every 9 out of 10 meetings are unproductive. So while participants furiously scribble notes or type on laptop, they miss critical nuances, tone, and context. So imagine you guys are a project manager. You're trying to run a meeting, listening to notes, processing, documenting all of those all at the same time. And it really creates uh, it's almost impossible to do all of that at the same time. Uh, so this is where the what was said gap starts to begin and starts to uh, ruin your meetings in a sense. This capture failure means that different attendees walk away with with completely different understanding of what transpired, leading to misalignment and conflicting interpretations down the line. So during the capture failure, we're really relying on one person's subjective, hurried and often incomplete notes to summarize complex decisions. And we have the data, like I said before, about only 11% of the meetings feel are highly productive. Uh, think about this risk. Did the team agree on feature X, or did the team agree on feature Y? Did we commit to this Tuesday, or did we commit to next Tuesday? If we can't perfectly capture the conversation, we're building our entire project on a foundation of guesswork, and the truth of the meeting is lost to subjectivity. So the what was said gap is to capture what was said in the meeting is really important, and we'll discuss later in our presentation in the webinar today on how AI can bridge this gap for us. Now let's talk about the who does what gap. You can also call it as an accountability failure. This is the most frustrating gap, and it happens when decision decay sets in. We've all been in the meeting where the outcome is let's follow up on that. I think this is a very common term we use in meetings day in, day out. I will get back to you, or let's follow up on that, right? So the problem is only 40% of the meeting results in clear documented decision with an owner, and 60% of the meetings have an ambiguous outcome, meaning the meetings that ended without clear accountability or next steps. Even when meetings produce decisions, the critical step of assigning clear ownership gets overlooked. Tasks are discussed but not delegated. Commitments are made but not documented. And as a result, 60% of meetings conclude with ambiguous next steps, creating a void where accountability should exist. Without explicit assignment of who will do what by when, even the best ideas remain just like that, and ideas will never translate into actions. If you leave a meeting without a clearly assigned task, owner, and a hard deadline, it's not an action item. It's just a suggestion. This is where the momentum dies during the meeting. It is almost impossible to hold someone accountable for a vaguely or a loosely assigned task. And that is why the who does what gap becomes critical, because it accounts for accountability and it makes sure everyone in the team or everyone in the meeting is responsible for their action items. Now we've spoken about what was said in the meeting, who does what, but what about the post-meeting context or the post-meeting gap? You can also call this as a context decay. And I want to show you a quick timeline here. what you can see immediately after the meeting, you retain almost 100% of what was discussed in the meeting. About an hour later, you only retain about 80% of what was discussed in the previous meeting. One day later, your retention is at 50%. 3 days later at 25%, and a week later, you're only retaining 10% of the meeting. Majority of the project managers or program managers or project leads spend on average about 20 to 23 hours a week attending meetings for various projects they're running. And the information gets very convoluting or very confusing in a sense. You're mixing up projects now. So this is where the post-meeting gap starts to occur. You're in meetings back to back, and you often tend to forget what was discussed and causing the post-meeting gap. Even if your notes are perfect, right, you have clear actions, the human mind is against you. Studies show that we forget 90% of the meeting information within a single week, and the critical context that drove the decisions simply evaporates from our mind. And human memory is remarkably unreliable, leading to rapid information loss immediately following the meeting. This forgetting curve means that critical meeting discussions and nuances quickly evaporate from our minds, making it challenging to act on outcome as time passes. This leads to an endless cycle of relitigation, and what it really means is we waste our time in the next meeting re-explaining our old decisions or asking people to spend an hour reading like a 4-page document just to get back to speed. And this context loss gets expensive. Without a system to capture and preserve meeting context, the efforts invested in discussions and decisions are largely wasted. The decline in memory accelerates rapidly, leaving the teams with ambiguous recollections and diminished capacity to execute effectively. So far, we've discussed why the meetings fail, and we've established 3 key points. We failed to capture what was said, who does what in the post-meeting gap. All of this could also literally just be due to some employees are multitasking, some team members are not paying attention, and some team members just on the beach pretending to work, right? So all of this costs the meetings to fail and less productivity. But this is just the communication gap of it. Let's talk about what it does financially and what's the human impact of these failing meetings on a company. Let's talk about the financial drain first, right? So the financial cost, the cumulative effect of these vague tasks and lost time is outstanding. And it's about $37 billion just in the US alone that is wasted on unproductive and poorly managed meetings. And this figure doesn't even capture the opportunity cost, the valuable innovative work that it isn't getting done because we're stuck in follow-up loops. When decisions are vague, you often end up doubling the cost because you have to spend money again, the time, the salary, in a follow-up meeting just to fix the ambiguity created in the first one. It's really rerunning the meetings, discussing the same things over and over again, causing a financial drain amounting to $37 billion in the US alone. This is the financial portion of it, but let's talk about the human cost. Human cost is far more damaging. 65% of the employees report that meetings actually prevent them from completing their core work. They feel trapped, unable to focus, and forced to handle their real tasks after hours. And as project managers, you spend about 20 to 25 hours a week in meetings. And then out of those meetings, you have your own action items, which you may have to do after hours because there's no time during the meetings to cover those. So what the stat is telling us is 65% of the employees are being prevented from doing their actual work. This cycle creates burnout, erodes trust in leadership, and fuels cynicism about the company's efficiency. And we're struggling because we're using a slow, manual, human-dependent process in a digital rapid world. The meetings that could energize and align teams instead drain morale, fragment focus, and create frustration. Employees feel trapped in cycles of talk without action, watching their productive hours disappear into conference rooms and video calls. And just think about it a little bit. When there's often times when you can almost say, oh, this meeting could have been just an email, right? So uh, and you express frustration, but you can't but when you implement AI agents, these meetings are more productive and can help reduce that human cost, reduce that frustration within teams, and therefore increase our productivity. Now, before we get any further, take a moment to reflect on your own meeting experience. I want you guys to put in the chat on how many meetings do you attend weekly where action items are unclear or forgotten within days, from your own experience. I can tell from my experience in the meantime that I attend about 20 meetings a week, ranging from 30 minutes each to 1 hour each. Um, and if the action items are not documented, or if the team member running the meeting is um, not efficient, I often end up forgetting what was discussed, and there's a communication gap. We can move forward. Now, the solution for our communication gap and poorly managed meetings is not to have fewer meetings. The solution is actually to change the process. Uh, we cannot solve a multi-billion dollar process, in case a $37 billion issue process, with just a pen and paper. We need a dedicated automated bridge that can manage the communication gaps perfectly and do it every single time. That bridge builder, that essential piece of technology, is AI, artificial intelligence. In the next section, we're going to look at how AI fundamentally changes the meeting life cycles and turns conversations into concrete execution. Just think about AI as an intern who takes notes for you. For context of for our webinar today, AI has lost more functionality, but just for the context, let's think about AI as an intern who's just paid to take some notes. So AI as a bridge builder, and how AI can help us meet intelligent solutions, right? AI, artificial intelligence, is transforming how we capture, process, and act on meeting information. AI meeting assistants serve as tireless scribes and intelligent analysts, filling the communication gaps that have plagued organizations for decades. So what AI really does is it is listening to each and every single uh, thing you're discussing about, and after the meeting, what it'll do is it'll basically transcript and summarize. It'll generate the action items for you. It'll do some meeting analysis, and also helps with inclusion and accessibility. Now, what it means for you as a project manager is you can focus on running the meeting itself. You can focus on having meaningful conversations, and you can focus on next steps instead of having to take notes and also run the meetings strategically, and which often leads to failure. Now let's take a look about some of the AI features that directly addresses the gaps that we have identified. Transcription and summarization. AI's first job, or the primary job function in our scenario, is to ensure a perfect capture. It operates in the background, generating a 100% accurate searchable transcript. This completely eliminates the subjective, rushed notes that lead to ambiguity. But the real value is really the smart summarization. AI uses large language models to read the entire transcript and instantly identify key moments, not just what was said, but decisions, the next steps, and major topics discussed. For a 1 hour meeting, you can get a clean 4 bullet summary in seconds. This provides 30% or approximately 30% efficiency in information review. This feature of AI solves what was said gap by creating a single source of truth that is automatically filtered for human relevance. Uh, what AI will do is it'll automatically and accurately capture every word spoken. It will filter it into actionable summaries, highlighting key decisions and themes. The next feature that AI helps us during our meetings is the action item generation. Uh, this fixes the who does what gap during the meeting. AI's second job is to ensure perfect accountability. This is where it actively intervenes in the execution of our meeting transcript. AI doesn't wait for the note taker to flag tasks. It listens for commitment language. When someone says, I will follow up with the design team by Friday, the AI doesn't just record it, it extracts the task, the owner, and the deadline. This solves the who does what gap, preventing uh, that decision decay we talked about earlier and fixing no clear decision problems for majority of our meetings. So what it really does to summarize is it is an intelligent extraction and assignment of tasks with clear owners, deadlines, and context, and no manual note taking required. Some of the other features that you could use AI during the meeting is you could do meeting analytics, where you could do insights into participation patterns, engagement levels, decision-making trends, and improve meeting effectiveness over time. Let's say your meeting has about 25 people in it, but really you only need like 15 people who are the key decision makers or who need to be in the meeting. AI can do some analytics and also tell you the participation patterns, engagement levels. That way, you don't add employees or co-workers who don't need to be in the meeting and wasting their time. So that way, AI is really helpful in some of the meeting analytics. You could also do decision making trends such as um, okay, team ABC will approve the budget, and if there's an action item that is on the budget, AI will automatically assign it uh, to that team. You can also train your AI models and look for historical data that can help your future projects on similar situations that may occur. Lastly, AI also helps with inclusion and accessibility. AI helps us with real-time translation, live captions, enhanced remote participation tools that make our meetings accessible to everyone. Now, I pulled some stats off of the internet, basically providing evidence on why AI meeting intelligence works. Um, as you can see here, before, without the AI support, about 71% of the meetings are unproductive. But with the introduction of an AI tool or AI agent, we were able to reduce about 50% of the time, and companies have reported about 25% productivity gain. The reality of our modern day meetings is about 80% workers rely on video conferencing, and 49% report exhaustion from on-camera meetings. And AI action item detection has actually improved our efficiency from 60 to 87%, and accuracy, and given us about 87% accuracy. Now, before AI, 71% of the meetings are unproductive just because we're doing manual note taking and we may miss details. Participants feel exhausted and and there's limited data for improvement. But after AI, like we discussed, we about 50% time reduction, 25% productivity gain. Uh, all of this is because of accurate action item capture insight for meeting analytics. These statistics not only reveal the urgent need for better meeting solutions, but they also tell us about the tangible benefits AI delivers when properly implemented. So uh, it's really important that we, with the changing day and age and technology, that we upskill and include AI agents or explore various AI agents into our meetings. Now we've discussed how AI can help us run our meetings better, how AI can help us uh, increase our productivity and save time. Uh, but let's talk about how we can actually integrate AI into our meetings, right? Now, the promise of AI meeting intelligence only materializes when it integrates smoothly into an existing workflow. Uh, there's really two primary approaches that have emerged, and each of it has its own advantages for solving post-meeting gap. The first approach is you can have an AI agent join the meeting, and the second approach is the post-meeting approach, or where you can basically feed an AI agent your transcript of the meeting, and AI agent will read through the transcript and create a summary, action items, identify any risks, basically whatever you tell your um, AI agent to do. So let's talk about when AI agent joins the meeting. There's a visible AI participant that enters your video call or Teams or Zoom meeting, capturing everything in real time with full audio and visual context. Teams see the AI working, building trust through transparency. And I just want to highlight here, if you look at the participants list, you can see some of the AI tools that were brought in by some of our viewers, like Otter AI or Fireflies. So what these tools are doing is just taking notes and summarizing as you go in the backend, and we'll create a complete summary right after our webinar for them. Um, so when an AI agent joins the meeting, there's complete meeting visibility. There's real-time processing capability, and it delivers an instant post-meeting deliverable. Now let's talk about the AI. When there might be situations when you cannot invite an AI agent to the meeting, it may be due to some um, different clients have different requirements. It may be the tool that your company or you're using may not have a compatible AI platform, or maybe your company use multiple tools, and you really want one. Uh, you really want to invest your options into just using one tool. So this is where the post meeting approach helps, or feeding AI agent data after the meeting. So the outcome is really the same. It's just the approach your company or you as an individual want to take. AI would analyze these meeting recordings or transcripts after the fact, working invisibly through platform integrations. No visible presence in the meeting itself. Because there's no visible presence in the meeting itself, there's zero meeting disruption. There's a privacy forward approach. All the attendees of the meeting are comfortable with no AI agent present in the meeting, and this also offers platform flexibility. Let's say client A uses Teams, client B uses Zoom, so you're flexible in terms of what you want to use as your AI agent. Both approaches, as I mentioned earlier, transform conversations into concrete plans, ensuring that what's discussed becomes what is delivered. The choice depends on your team's comfort level, technical infrastructure, and specific workflow needs. So let's really drill down into an AI agent joining the meeting, and what is the best practice and workflows associated with it. You can transform your meeting workflow by integrating AI-powered meeting assistants directly into your virtual meeting platforms. There's tools, and we'll in the next slide we'll be talking about some of the tools also. But there's tools such as Otter AI or Fireflies. that you can invite into your meeting. And I believe Microsoft 365 has new tools now that you can invite into your meetings directly. And what this does is approaches real-time transcription, automated action item extraction, seamless integration with our existing project management systems. So let's talk about how you can implement this process within your organization or as a PM or a team lead. Um, you want to select a compatible AI tool. So choose an AI meeting assistant that works seamlessly with your existing platform like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Google Meet. Um, Next, what you want to do is you want to train your team. So you want to provide a comprehensive training for facilitators and team members on tool usage, consent protocols, and privacy considerations. You really have to ensure the entire team is okay with an AI agent being present in the meeting and listening to conversations. Some people may not be okay due to privacy reasons, um, and it's definitely important to train the team members on how to this AI tool will do and how this help the project. You can configure your templates, meaning where you can standardize your meeting templates with agenda formats. Uh, the AI assistant joining procedures and action item tracking workflows. So whenever you invite your AI agent before the meeting or when you're in the setup phase of your AI agent, you can standardize your meeting templates. You can ask the AI agent to to do live transcript, uh, read through the meeting transcript, and give you meeting minutes in a set particular format that your company follows. It could be you want action items bulleted or you want it numbered. It could be anything. So you can really configure your uh, template or meeting minutes template with and the agenda formats through AI, just to make a standardized process throughout the company. Uh, you can also integrate various systems. You can connect action items directly into your project management system for seamless tracking and accountability. For instance, you can add action items directly into your project management tools that you guys use, such as Monday.com, Asana, or Jira. And before you even know, AI will automatically integrate these tools on the project page in those specific project management tools and create action items or measurable action items for your team. AI can also help you measure and scale your meetings. What it means, it will create a dashboard to track meeting durations, action items, completion rates, participant engagement. And just a suggestion that I like to give is you want to pilot with 3 meetings before a full rollout. Start small and always you can always scale up. So start pilot with at least 3 meetings. Uh, See what works best for you. Configure your templates as you need to and scale from there. Now let's talk about some of the AI meeting tools or AI agents that can you can invite into your meeting. We'll talk about the tool, we'll talk about the platform it supports, and we'll talk about the key use cases. Um, it is very important that you select the right meeting assistant for your organization needs. Each platform offers unique capabilities for transcription, summarization, integration with existing workflows. Um, let's talk about Otter AI. It is supported by Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, uh, but it also supports with any uploads. The key use case for Otter AI is real-time transcription, automated summaries, and action items, and it will convert transcripts into shareable texts. The next tool we have is Firefly's AI. Um, it is compatible with Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, GoToMeeting, and Skype. It joins the meeting automatically, records and transcribes conversations. It will also tag speakers, generate meeting insights, and comprehensive summaries. Next, we have Assembly AI. Supported platforms are Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, WebEx. Best case or key use is automatic note taking, summary generation, extracting key insights and action items from the meeting. Next, we have supernormal. You can invite supernormal to any video call via a bot or an extension. Um, the key uses AI-powered meeting notes, agenda preparation, task extraction, integrates with Notion, Monday.com, and other project tools. Next, we have Meet Geek, uh, compatible with Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and also compatible with offline recordings. Transcription and summaries in 50 plus languages. So this is really good when you have teams across uh, multiple countries. You can detect it can also detect meeting type and context, share key moments. It's also compatible with CRM, Slack, or Notion. Um, and last one I have on the list is meeting.ai, compatible with Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and also in-person meetings. Uh, it will transcribe in-person and online meetings, generate visual summaries with infographics and mind maps, interactive AI, and it also has an interactive AI ask feature. So these are just some of the tools that are available to us, but uh, there's much more tools available that you guys can use. But I really want you guys to focus on the key use case. Every AI tool has a common key use: real-time transcription, automated summaries and action items, and converting transcripts uh, into searchable text or shareable text. Let's go into our next slide here. Now, there could be a situation like we discussed earlier. You, for some reason, you cannot have an AI agent join the meeting. It could be different due to different client requirements. Some clients may be okay with an AI agent joining the meeting. Some clients may not be okay with an AI agent joining the meeting. So, or maybe your company uses multiple platforms and or there's privacy issues, which is fine. But we can still use AI powered with post meeting workflows, and this approach gives you control really over what gets published while maintaining privacy and same productivity benefits. But here's some ground rules that you need to follow when you're using this approach. So before the meeting, you want to prepare a clear agenda and define expected outcomes. During the meeting, you want to focus on clarity, capture decisions, honors, and deadlines. What this really means is you want to be very clear in your transcript that Mr. John, your action item is to approve the budget, or Miss Melissa, your action item is to follow up with the design team by November 14th, 2025. Why is this important? Is because this approach uses your transcript uh, and it will generate action items from the transcript you feed to the AI tools. And transcripts are each meeting platform has the option for you to transcript or do transcript meeting transcripts, and you can really just copy the entire transcript and paste into these agents. After the meeting, you can paste your transcript or notes into AI to generate tasks and summaries. And finally, you can review and publish to confirm accuracy and distribute tasks to your teams. This replaces chaos with consistency. Within 5 minutes, AI will deliver a comprehensive summary. Key decisions will be documented, action items or actionable tasks extracted with clear ownership assigned, uh, timelines and deadlines established, and risks and concerns raised. So in both the approaches, the idea is for AI to focus on increasing our productivity and reduce human note taking efforts. Here are some of the post-meeting AI tools that we can use. Everyone's probably familiar with ChatGPT. I think this is the first one that created the AI bubble for a lot of us. But one of the tools that we have here is ChatGPT. How it works is you provide a transcript manually or you can use the record mode, but it's only limited to Mac or EDU or users to capture audio and transcript. The key features for ChatGPT are it summarizes key points, highlights action items, generates meeting minutes using custom prompts, and requires a manual transcript input. Then we have Microsoft 365 Copilot. This is integrated in your Microsoft Teams when transcription and recording are enabled. It will automatically generate meeting summary, indicate action items, identifies alignment and disagreement, and requires correct licensing. There's a new tool I haven't explored much, but it's called Tactic with ChatGPT. You can upload your transcript or use live meeting transcription and then feed into ChatGPT. It will generate structured meeting minutes, extract tasks, enables questions and about transcript content, and it's an excellent hybrid solution. Next, we have Assembly AI. It will upload. You can upload meeting audios, video, or transcripts for processing. It will extract insights, decision, next steps from existing files. Idle for transcript uploads. Next tool we have is Minutes AI. You can upload audio or video recording for transcription and analysis. This will provide you structured notes and tasks with formatted meeting minutes. Last we have on the list is Read AI. You can upload audio or video files for transcript processing, and it'll convert long meetings into actionable summaries with tasks and highlights. The way all of these tools work is when you upload a transcript or recording, it gives you flexibility to process meeting content on your own schedule without requiring a live bot presence. And like I mentioned before, you can really customize on how you want to see your outputs generated. You can connect various platforms. You can also automate the meeting minutes generation, and you can also automate sending an email with those meeting minutes to the attendees of the meeting. But going back to the tools, really focus on the key features. As you can see, the common key features for each tool available to us is summarizing the key points, highlighting the action items, creating meeting minutes or structured meeting minutes for our use. And this is also common feature with both the approaches that we have, where you can invite an AI agent into the meeting, or you may not be able to invite an AI agent into the meeting. Both these approaches deliver the same results. It's just a way or flexibility on how your team approaches the integration of AI into your companies. Now, before we discuss some of the case studies, I want to do a live demonstration with you guys, and I'm going to stop sharing for a quick second. I'm going to go to my chat GPT here. So I have the pro version of the chat GPT, but follow along and take some time to review this, and we can do a couple of examples for how we can integrate AI. So first thing I want to show you is if you create a new chat, you have the option, if you click here plus, and you can click on an agent mode, and you can invite your Gmail as an agent, or you can go to more, you can invite if you guys use Outlook as an agent or Teams as an agent. There's a bunch of other tools that you could use. And you can you can connect an Outlook agent to your chat GPT, and once you transcribe your meeting notes, you can really say, okay, send an email to the attendees of this meeting. And what chat GPT will do is automatically create a workflow for you where you can, with the simple prompt, you can send your meeting notes. But I really want to show you something that I created. It's called within Chat GPT. There's a feature called as GPT, and I created a GPT called Project Manager. So I'm gonna go into my GPT called Project Manager. I configured my Project Manager, and I'm gonna edit this GPT since I've already created one. I can, so I can configure my Project Manager GPT and assign a specific role to this GPT. So what I said to this project manager is, hey, project manager GPT, you're an expert project manager responsible for converting raw material transcript into clear, structured, and detailed meeting documentation. You will you will never drift from the required format and ensure every section is complete, concise, and professional. Your core function is when a meeting transcript is provided, you must analyze it carefully and produce meeting notes following the exact structure below. No deviations or extra commentary or omissions are allowed. You always have to follow fixed output, meeting summary, purpose of the meeting, date and time, who are the participants. The second bullet point will be key decision points. List all the major topics discussed. For each topic, provide a topic summary, insight, decisions made. Third bullet point or third item here would be the action items. Use a table with these exact same columns. The number, action items, owner, due date, priority, status. Just focus on this hashtag and we'll get back to it later. 4, identify any risks or issues identified. What's their impact level? Who's the owner? What is the mitigation plan? 5, talk about decision and approvals, so forth and so forth. But I also gave it some formatting rules. I said, always keep headings bold and numbered as shown. Use bullet points and tables for readability. Never include AI, GPT, or system commentary in the output. If any information is missing in the transcript, explicitly write not discussed or information not provided, and maintain a professional tone. Use consistent terminology for project artifacts such as milestone deliverables, dependencies, and transform content into formal project documentation. Never invent any details. And this is a really important one because all these AI tools will start to train themselves and they'll start inventing details based on what was discussed previously. Never alter any format, never alter the format that I gave you, and always respond only with the structured meeting note format. So this is my set of instructions. This is what when I give my GPT these set of instructions, what I'm really doing is I'm training my GPT that you need to follow exactly this process. And you can create your own GPT. You can you can try various GPTs. You can try various formats that work for you and do not work for you, and you can customize your GPT here. So I'm going to go back to my chat GPT page, and just for an example, I'm going to ask chat GPT, give me a realistic meeting transcript for a sales team. The meeting has 10 people and is 1 hour long. I'm just asking chat GPT to generate a transcript for us, but in reality, you would already have a transcript from one of the meetings that you just finished. And we'll wait for chat GPT to run. So it gave me a transcript where you can see it's in a conversational format where at 10 a.m. Miss Sarah is saying, "Good morning, everyone. Let's get started on time. Today we'll be reviewing October numbers, uh, so on and so forth." Between 10:05 and 10:20, there's conversation between Tom, Sarah, James, Priya, David, and back and forth. So I'm just gonna, just for the sake of this exercise, I'm gonna copy this meeting transcript, and I'm gonna say copy, and I'm gonna go to a new chat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my project manager here. So I'm gonna say, okay, @ project manager. This is the GPT we created. You can see how I'm calling my project manager, and I'm saying We just had a meeting. Would you please parse this transcript? I feel like us saying please to ChatGPT gives us better results. So what I did is I called my project manager and I say, we just had a meeting. Would you please parse this transcript? And I gave it the transcript that we generated from the other screen, or your meeting transcript. And then I'm going to say generate, right? So it's going to think for a minute or so. But if you start seeing here, it is exactly in the format that we discussed earlier. So we have a meeting summary, purpose of the meeting, date and time, who are the participants. The second point, we had key discussion points, topic summary, insights and details, and the decision made. Second topic, summary, insight, decision made, so on and so forth. Third, we had action items. And remember, I asked you guys to focus on the hashtags to see how we have the exact same formatting as we put into our project manager, GPT. So it gives us action items in a very structured format. Again, this is all up to you running the meeting on how you want to customize your tools on how you would like to see the output. I could change this to and call it number. I could just say, uh, don't give me a header or something, whatever really you want to do, or just change the format. Or I want to say, give me action items that are due in the next 2 days and mark them into red or something. We have risk and issues identified. We have decisions and approvals, follow-ups, next meeting details. Now let's say I don't like this meeting summary or meeting transcript that we generated because I think it's too long. So what I'm going to go is I'm going to go back to my project manager and I'm going to modify uh, my GPT. So I'm going to say, I don't need the next meeting details. I don't need the follow-ups. And I don't need the decisions because we've already discussed this before. And I'm going to close my GPT. I've updated my GPT to what works best for me. And I'm going to go back and do the same thing again. We just had a meeting. Would you please parse this transcript? So I'll do the same thing. I did not call for my project manager here, so you might see some uh, differences on how this is reporting. So let's call back my project manager and do the same thing. Would you please parse this transcript? So it's very important that you call your project manager or your GPT, whatever you name your GPT. That way it can give you output in a fixed format. So see how we have the same thing, meeting summary, purpose, key decision points, topics, decisions made, action items, risks identified, decisions and approvals, follow-ups, etc., etc. So you can really train your model on how you want to how do you want your meeting minutes to look like. Um, remember earlier we spoke about uh, automating your workflows, so you can add an agent to your already generated meeting notes, and you can add Outlook, for instance. I'm not going to do it today, but you can add Outlook or Gmail, and you can say, send an email to the attendees of the meeting with the transcript or with the meeting minutes above. And it'll go look up all the meeting attendees from the meeting invite and send it to them automatically. You can also use this to prepare future meeting agendas. So you can say, you connect your, let's say you go to your agent mode and you connect your Gmail or you connect your Outlook, and you can say, read all the emails for project ABC prepare an agenda for my next meeting. But you have to make sure you connect your Gmail or your Outlook, and it will generate a meeting agenda for you. Um, in again, one more thing. Let's see. So to create your own GPT, we actually do not. So create your own GPT. You click on GPTs and click on Explore, and you can create your own GPT here, and you can configure your GPT. You can call it agenda prep, um, and maybe you want to do it one per meeting type, right? So that's it. Is very specific to that client or very specific to that team. Agenda prep for meeting, for sales review. Um, Give it a description, give it the instruction, review the agenda, review all the emails between so and so date for this particular project, and you can create and configure your GPTs accordingly. So hopefully this helps. What I want you guys to go back and do is take this example, try creating your own GPT, um, try running a meeting transcript for GPT and see how it helps you, um, and what benefits do you see from that GPT in your life, and feel free to share the results with us here at GSDC and with me. Now let's go back to our slide deck. Let's talk about some of the case studies that I found on the internet through various AI platforms that have reported. So case study one is about a remote hybrid team. Uh, AI creates meeting participation equity, where someone is in the room or someone is working from home or even in a different time zone, they get the exact same high quality information at the same time. For those who cannot attend live, they don't have to read a huge document. They can just simply ask the meeting via the AI summary tool, what were my action items? What did we decide on the budget? This ensures everyone remains aligned regardless of their location. Uh, here's here's a stat that one of the companies reported when they used Fireflies. Uh, they had a distributed marketing team of 25 people across 4 different time zones, and they were struggling with meeting follow through. And after they implemented Fireflies, they achieved 40% reduction in meeting duration by staying focused, 90% completion rate on action items, automatic summaries for team members who couldn't attend, and searchable transcript and archives for reference. This team reported better alignment and reduced the need for follow-up meetings to clarify any action items. And let's talk about a case study two. Case study two is really more focused towards the project management and accountability factor of implementing AI into our meetings. Um, AI enables the creation of commitment dashboard. In a sense, project managers gain unparalleled visibility. They can track tasks generated directly from meetings and see what's overdue with a single line back to the exact moment when the commitment was made. This shifts the PM's role from a human secretary to a strategic leader, focusing on roadblocks and resource allocation and not just note transcription. So in this case, for project management, there's a software company that integrated Supernormal, one of the tools we discussed earlier, with their Monday.com workflow, creating seamless task management. Action items automatically populate the project boards. 50%, they had 50% time savings on manual note taking and task entry, clear ownership and deadlines for every stand-up, historical decision tracking for retrospectives. Uh, the project manager gained visibility into commitments made across all teams without attending each one. So this is really helpful for integrating into other platforms as well, where uh, you have your, let's say, chat GPT generate meeting and action items, and you can connect your chat GPT to monday.com, and monday.com will populate the project dashboard with action items and deadlines. So it's really seamless integration. Why this helps is, now this saves time for you as a project manager. One, when you're taking notes. Second, post meeting, you're organizing those notes into more readable format. And then third, you go back into your project management tool and assign tasks to each one. So or any agent AI tool will do this seamlessly for you without having you to manually do it all the time. Now we've spoken about how AI can help us. Obviously, there's challenges and risks with everything we implement or adapt or change in our existing workflows. Um, while AI meeting assistant offers significant benefits, organizations must thoughtfully address potential challenges to ensure successful adoption and ethical implementation. Um, the biggest concern when using AI is data privacy and consent. Uh, Recording meetings and creating transcriptions raises privacy concerns. So you want to establish clear consent protocols, data retention policy, and comply with regulations such as uh, GDPR or HIPAA regulations. Always inform, and you make sure that you always inform participants when AI is recording. Next, we have is AI accuracy limitations. AI may misinterpret context, subtle meaning, body language, or technical terminology. Always review AI generated summaries and action items before distributing to ensure accuracy and appropriate tone. Um, AI may be really helpful, but you always want to make sure to double check, right? So uh, that that will help uh, the project organized. Uh, the next challenge we have is over reliance on technology. Always remember this rule: the AI suggests, but the human approves. So AI can suggest you, but you still have to approve it. Depending too heavily on AI can erode critical thinking and human judgment. Maintain human oversight for important decisions, and use AI as augmentation tool, not replacement. Don't over rely on AI. It's a good tool to have in your back pocket, but you always, when I say don't over rely on AI, is because let's say you're attending a meeting and you're thinking, oh, I have my AI tool and it'll do everything for me. Uh, and then you lose interest into the meeting. And at the end of the project, you're not really sure what was discussed and what decisions were made. So you still want to be involved. You still want to think critically and lead your meeting strategically, but use AI as a tool to help you do that. The next challenge we have is change management. So whenever we adapt a new tool, this requires buy-in from your team, change management group uh, in your company. There's a comprehensive training and ongoing support. Address concerns transparently and maintain human leadership in the meeting to facilitate and uh, have decision-making process. And last challenge and risk with AI is equity and inclusion. Ensure remote and hybrid participants remain equally engaged and represented. AI transcription may favor certain accents or speaking styles, potentially marginalizing some viewers in the documentation. It is very important that you choose a tool or you that is compatible with multilingual um, people, that is compatible with multi-accent people. That way, you do not miss any information during the meeting. By adopting AI, we're not just saving time, we're installing a system that ensures accountability, preserve context, and finally allows us to bridge those frustrating communication gaps. And let's talk about what are some of the best practices for success. You want to start small, begin a pilot program using just 2 3 meetings or a single team, gather feedback, refine your process. When I say refine your process, look at what how you want to train your model, how can you make your meeting outputs better. Do you want to automate the process to send it to uh, various people automatically? Do you want to refine the process to have your approval before the emails go out. So you want to review your process multiple times before you actually implement it. Demonstrate the value before scaling within your organization. And this, what it does is it just reduces risk and builds confidence within different team members. You also want to standardize prompting. So you want to clear consistent prompt templates for AI tools to ensure uniform output quality. Document what works best for different meeting types. For example, stand-ups, retrospectives, planning sessions, and share these templates across teams. It could also think of you have two different clients who run who run their meetings or their program in a completely different manner. So maybe you want to standardize your templates, uh, focused client specific. So you may have template A for client A and template B for client B. So you want to standardize those specific to the clients as well, and integrate immediately, right? So connect AI outputs directly to your existing workflows like Jira, Asana, Notion, or Monday.com. The faster action items, the faster the action items enter your system, the higher their completion rate is. Automation eliminates the gap where tasks get lost. And here's a pro tip for you guys. You may want to assign an AI champion in each team to troubleshoot the issues, share best practices, help colleagues get the most value from the tools. This peer support accelerates adoption and improves outcomes. So to conclude today, what we've learned is the problem. Most meetings struggle with communication gaps, unclear objectives, weak follow through, leading to wasted times and missed opportunities. We've discussed about uh, the problem is not the meeting itself. The failure occurs when there's manual transition between talking and executing, and we lose about $37 billion annually just in the US alone because of the key three communication gaps: capture, accountability, and context decay. The solution, as discussed today, is AI bridges those gaps by automating transcript summarization, action item tracking, uh, and analytics. This would free the teams to focus more on meaningful work. It provides the perfect objective source of truth by transcribing everything, and it actively prevents failure and extracting clear assigned action items. We also discussed about the evidence. We have real world implementation examples and stats that show 50% reduction in meeting time and 25% boost in productivity when AI tools are properly integrated. Um, you can push tasks to Jira or Asana or summarize summaries to Slacks or Teams. Uh, if your system still requires a manual work after the meeting, that really means you haven't solved the problem. So you want to look at your workflows again. And we've spoken about the framework or best practices to follow. Success requires a structured approach. You want to have a pre-meeting preparation, uh, during meeting clarity, in the sense identify who's responsible for what very clearly during the meeting. You'll need to do some post-meeting AI processing, and with each process, you'll continuously measure and improve. Now, as far as for our next steps, what you need to do is select tool and set up, train your teams, integrate your systems, and govern privacy. And some of the risks you want to manage is data privacy and consent, AI accuracy and verification, maintain inclusion, and human oversight. The risks are real but manageable, and with proper planning and governance, start your pilot program today and join organizations that have already experienced productivity benefits with AI enhanced meetings. That brings me to the end of my presentation today. Ritam, I believe we'll hand it back to you, and if you want to go into Q&A.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much, Shubham, for very informative, and thank you very much for amazing demo session. So as we are running out of time, we'll quickly take 2, 3 questions. All right. So just give me a minute. Okay, we have got this question from Pradeep. Which tool is completely free and best suited for PM that allows us to hide sensitive data and is highly customizable with highest accuracy?
Hey Pradeep, so I've used ChatGPT a lot. You can actually ask ChatGPT to not record or not save any data. You can ask ChatGPT to not train on any of the data. So what it does is it will not uh, save any old information for you. I don't think it will allow you to create GPTs like I did, but what you can do is create a prompt GPT, save it in a Word file, and before you actually give it a prompt, just throw that set of instructions into this text box for ChatGPT. You may want to create an account. Don't sign up for it. Don't pay for it. You can create a free account, and it'll still give you better results. I think ChatGPT right now is running a promotion where you get a month free, or I think for folks in India, it's giving the pro version for free uh, as of last week. But look into that.
Thank you so much, Shubham. So moving forward to the another question, we have got it from Nerissa. Is there a specific AI agent project management system that prevents the AI to access or delimit the data they can access with regards to some meetings or some section of the meetings due to sensitive information, redacted data? Thanks.
Sorry, please, I missed the question. Can you repeat it one more time, please? Oh, I see.
Sure. You want me to send it in the chat box? I'll send it
I,
for
I,
your
I found it.
convenience.
No, I
Okay.
found it here. Just you can train your, like I said before, you can train your models to say do not record this data. If you tell them don't record my data, it will make sure it's not recorded, it's not stored in the cloud, and uh, the future results are not influenced from your previous data. So I believe all AI agents have that facility.
Wonderful. We'll be taking this question as a last question, as I mentioned that we're running out of time. So, dear participants, I apologize if I'm missing any question. I request you all to reach out to Shubham. I've already shared his LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. I believe he's more than happy to help you all after the session as well. Or you can post your queries across social media and tag GSDC, and we'll make sure one of our SME will get back to you with the answers. So, the last question is for today is we have got it from Kola. Which AI tool used for forecasting and quantification?
So for forecasting and quantification, you could use let's see, you could use Supernormal. You could use Meet Geek. Um, that will help you with some of the forecasting. It really depends on what kind of forecasting you're trying to do. Are you trying to do financial forecasting, resource forecasting? Uh, but you could use Supernormal or Meet Geek and connect them to like CRM, Slack, or connect them to Monday.com, whatever project management tools you plan to use.
All right. Thank you so much for answering all the questions so far. And thank you again for insightful session and for the demo session. We'll be definitely getting back to you with another sessions at GSDC. So before I move forward with the session, would love to hear final thoughts from you for all of our participants today.
Oh, for sure. I really appreciate GSDC inviting me to this session today, and Preetham for coordinating this session so smoothly and efficiently. And to all the participants, like Pritam said, she put my LinkedIn profile in the chat. You can also visit GSDC platforms for any other question or concerns, or feel free to reach out to me directly. But I really, just to close, I really want you guys to try the prompts that I used, created my own GPT today, and see, m- play around with it and see what it does for you and your projects.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Shubham. Thank you so much for your kind words and suggestions to all the participants. Dear participants, I have some quick announcement for all of you. So this is regarding the today's feature certification that we had a session on. You can opt out for the certification Certified Generative AI in Project Management. You can use this promo code to get 20% off, which is Gen AI Pro 20 as a code that you can use while opting out for this certification. As you all know, these certifications are globally recognized certification where you'll be getting learning resources. You'll be getting case studies to work on, e-learnings, book of knowledge, and these certifications are lifelong learnings, which gives you learning flexibility also, and you'll be getting chance to connect with our training partner channel, and you'll be having a lot of opportunity to work on the capstone project, that is something real-time AI simulation practice. So do grab this opportunity and do sign up yourself for this. You'll already you'll find the details, offer details, promo code, and the link in the chat box. And this is regarding the utility tool. You can use this AUG100 as a code to get 100% off, which means completely free for our only for our webinar attendees. So this tool will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skills score. Also, it will help you to build your personal brand, and guess what? It will help you to build your AI generated resumes also. So do check this tool out. I have already shared the details in the chat box. And let me make this announcement that we are running this another webinar series scheduled on ISO 42001 and ISO 27001 across industry. And we do have experts aligned for this entire webinar series, which is scheduled from 3rd till 21st November 2025 with the time slot that is 8:30 a.m. CST, 10:30 p.m. Singapore time, and 8 p.m. IST, which is Indian Standard Time. So please do join us for all the remaining sessions as well. And also, we are running this another webinar series simultaneously with ISO. So this series is scheduled on real world L&D case studies across industry, and we do have amazing panel of experts aligned for this as well. And this is also started from 3rd November till 21st November 2025 with a time slot that is 8:30 a.m. Central, 10:30 p.m. Singapore time, and 8 p.m. IST. So do join us for this as well, or you can recommend and refer your friends to this session. And let me tell you this, you all must be aware that we are running this AI tool challenge, right, for 100 days. And we have this speaker aligned, AI experts aligned for this week. So please do join us from 10 to 14th November. This is happening with a time slot that is 1:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 a.m. Singapore time, 10 p.m. IST, and 12:30 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So please do join us. And we do have these three winners. Let's congratulate to them by referring maximum people. They have ranked top at our leaderboard, and we'll be definitely getting back to them for the rewards, which is worth $400. So I'll be announcing all the winners at the end of this webinar series, the final winners, and we'll be getting back to them for the rewards. However, they should earn 50 or more than 50 points to be winner. So you still have a time. So refer maximum people to our sessions. As referring people to sessions like this, you're taking step ahead and becoming a thoughtful leader, right? So do refer maximum people to our session. And in case if you want to be speaker for our upcoming event, feel free to reach out to us. You can directly write to me at preetam@gsdcouncil.org. Share your speaker profile and I'll definitely take it further. As you all know that we do have a global platforms like Learning Capsule, Webinar, and Podcast. We would love to connect with you all over social media. Scan this QR, connect with us over LinkedIn. Check our website for more information regarding the certifications and all the offerings that GSDC has for all of you. And join us over the WhatsApp group. I've already shared the registration and WhatsApp link for all the sessions that are currently going on in the GSDC. You can check daily updates on those WhatsApp groups. And please do share your valuable feedback on Trustpilot. And thank you so much for joining today's session. I hope to see you all for the upcoming session as well. Until then, keep learning and take care of yourself. Thank you, Shubham. I'll see you again. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.